Hi guys, today I'll be talking about a very important topic, and it's called authenticity, being authentic. So, this is a very important topic we need to talk about because authenticity is the highest vibrational state you can be. Authentic, even though talking spiritually, it lies on the level of duality or ego, but still, it is the highest form, right? So, what does it mean to be authentic? Have an authenticity of yourself. What does it mean to be? So, I'll share this experience of my own. So, while I was into spirituality and I started researching about it, experiencing things about spirituality, I was excited, and then I wanted to share it to people that I love. My friends, my woman, and everybody. And a few of them, they listened, even though I bet they didn't understand. They listened to me, right? Some of them went against me. Like, you're going mad. What are you talking about? And that was my problem. See, when you know something, or when you start to believe in something, now I don't believe in anything. If you watch my other videos, then you'll know that I don't believe in anything. When you start to know yourself, or when you start to know something, have a knowledge about something, you'll be very excited to share it to people. Just like, did you know facts? Or did you know this, that? And you kind of expect other people to respond, how do you know that? You're seeking validation. Then and there you're seeking for validation. So I was doing that too. I wanted to share my knowledge, but deep down, I did not want to accept that it was in form of a validation from other people. But it was. And my main agenda was to aware people about things, give them knowledge. But then as an individual, I have to respect that. I have to respect other people's opinion too, right? What they think about it. First of all, what they believe about it, how they see the world. I have to know how they see the world. If they believe that sky is green or sky is blue or whatever, just giving an example, then even if you show them the truth, even if you take them to the skies, they still won't believe it. That's the drawback of believing in something. And the sense of authenticity lies when you know your true self. But how do you know that you're being authentic? You don't. You just have to trust the gut feeling. Right? So, being an authentic person comes with a lot of compromisation. You have to shed your previous skin, like snake sheds his own skin. You have to shed your previous self over and over again. You have to let go of things that you used to believe. You have to completely let go of them. And you have to start knowing what is facts and what is not. You have to start knowing. So this sense of authenticity comes first stage, according to me, was solitude. I won't call it loneliness, and I would call it being alone. I would call it solitude. While in solitude, I knew myself. Because when I was around people, my thoughts were not mine. It was constantly, let's say, manipulated by friends indirectly. Friends, people, news, or the things I saw. Yeah, it happens to you. If you watch it, if you just stop living the life and live your life in solitude and just observe it, you'll start to observe, yes, it's not even my thought. It has put inside me by something else or by someone else who I'm convinced that, yes, this is the truth. For example, you tend to believe that if you drink some kind of drink, then energy is going to come, or you're going to be taller, you're going to be stronger. It's a belief system. So in similar way, authenticity first, my first step on being authentic was solitude. And in that solitude, I kind of found myself. And that was the most beautiful thing. And sometimes there's a drawback about it, like when you find something, like success is nothing if you have no one to share it with. So even when you like have found yourself and just kind of have no one to share with, it's kind of, but it's addictive, but you gotta take a balance. 80% spend your time, I spend my time in solitude, 80 to 85%, and then 20%, 15% I spend with people. And while talking with people, I observe, I listen to them, I judge them without having a pre-judgmental thoughts. If someone is talking about things that I already know about, let's say spirituality, then I'm not like, no, this is wrong, this is right, you have this. No, I just listen to it. I observe it. Right? I listen to it, I observe it. I'm not telling other people this is wrong, this is right. If it's wrong, you have to say it's wrong. If it's right, you have to say it's right. But when you believe in something before prehand and someone else start to talk about the same thing but on a different level, let's say someone says that sugar makes you diabetic, and other person is saying, no, sugar does not make you diabetic, it's something else which makes you diabetic. And there's a clash, right? Because you believe that sugar makes you diabetic, or you have read somewhere, and then other person, he has read somewhere that no, it's not sugar. There's going to be clashes of ego. So you have to observe it. You have to respect other people's opinion. You have to set boundaries. You have to make the walls. That's why I call it 80-20. The walls you make yourself, the walls you build around to protect yourself from people, things, don't let it be a prison out of you, right? Don't let it be so big that it becomes literally a prison out of you. That's why there's a balance in life, and you're in this world of duality. You have to have boundaries. And the other thing which I apply in life is that a person who does not disturb others and is not disturbed by others is free. Now, I've said in other videos too, not to disturb other people, it's easy. Mind your own business. But not to be disturbed by others is a hard thing. What if someone comes and punches me out of the blue? Right? So you have to know when to work and what to do, how to do. And the sense of authenticity comes along with respecting other people's opinion, observing. It's more like observing, listening, but without prejudging them, about what they're going to say. Just observe it. What they say, take it on the rawest form. It's like when they are talking about a certain topic, about movies, take it in the rawest form. Don't talk about, I have watched this movies, this is great, Marvel is great. Then no, you just observe it. Even if you believe something, even if you like Marvel better than DC, and when someone's talking about DC, listen to him or her and respect it. Just ground it. The conversation that's going there, put it there, end it there. Finish though. You don't need to go home and think about it, fight about it. No. And the other thing about being authentic is that it's not about, you see, many people, they confuse themselves. Being authentic is that believing in themselves to a level where they are blinded, and that turns into narcissism. I'm not talking about that thing. I'm talking about being open-minded, knowing yourself, not believing that you are this, that, knowing yourself. Right? And when setting boundaries, when someone tries to break that boundary, whoever it is, even if it's your loved ones, you be like, no, this is my boundary, this is my place, and you cannot enter it. You have to have that as an authentic person. And yeah, you might lose a lot of people when you set those things, but Say whatever you want, do whatever you want, because those who matter don't mind and those who mind don't matter, right? And the best thing which about being an authentic person is that even though the knowledges you carry inside yourself, whether it's about, for me, I do study about, philosophy, Vedanta, psychology, different things. Even if I know about those things and you know about certain things, at the end of the day, be a human being to another living being. That is my main, let's say, what goal or something like that. If a dog is hungry, feed it if you have the money. Right? Help. Always be a human being to another living being. That's the greatest, highest form of being authenticity. Being what you truly are, embracing it. Making love to life itself. So, these are the things about being authentic. Yeah. It's about knowing what you love. And then, like Shakespeare says that life is a play. Like in theaters, life is a play, and then you choose a character and you progress it gradually. It's like in a game, you choose a character and you develop it gradually. It's doing the same thing. If you try to do this because I want to try everything, do this, do that, it's fine for a short period of time. But if you put a lot of effort, like, okay, I want to learn guitar, I'm excited to learn guitar, and then I play for like 2 months and then I'm bored, and then no, I want to learn drum. You'll absolutely learn nothing. You'll just learn the gist of it, half of the thing. Right? But how would I know that I would be good at something if I would be a good guitar player? It's because someone has put a thought, or you thought that, wow, playing guitar makes me look so cool. And then I should start playing guitar too, because it makes me look cool, and I'm gonna have this validation, from other people. Like, girls are gonna look at me, wow, he plays good guitar. No. It's like same going to the gym. Like, people have the expectation when I'm going to be muscular, people are going to... No. Those who fail in gym are those who seek for validation, That's the honest thing. Those who come to hit the gym for other people's validation, they fail. They failed it. That's the truth. So, like Shakespeare says, go be something that you truly, but find out what you really love and let it kill you. Find what you love and let it kill you. I'm into spirituality and music. I would rather be myself than be someone else in spirituality or in something else. If I like spirituality, I'm walking in that path. Even if I'm walking alone, I'm walking. And someone says, what are you going to do with being spiritual? Do this, do that. And when you do this, you're going to find happiness. You're going to find... That's a trap. Don't go it. Be your true self. Find what you love, because I've asked people, old people, and most of them have said that they've regretted their life for not being what they always wanted to be, being someone else. But it's a deep topic, and if you have to talk about it, comes responsibility and all. But if I have to sum it up, then rather than be yourself, then be your true self 1%, then fake somebody 100%. Sorry, I didn't know how to put it into words, but yes. Now I guess this is all about being authentic. And second thing is, lying to yourself. Lying to yourself is the worst thing you can do. Like, you can lie to the whole world, but never to yourself. Something happens when you lie to yourself. It's called soul defragmentation, or fractured soul. It's like when you have a fractured hand or a body part, you cannot move it, right? The energy does not flow there. It's kind of weak there. It's same with the soul. When you lie, you know that you're telling against which is the truth, and you know it for yourself. Your soul kind of breaks into fragments. It's a metaphorical thing, not the real thing. So, but you get the gist of it, right? when you lie to someone else, or when you lie to, especially to yourself, you're degrading yourself. It's like, okay, I'll start gym from tomorrow, and then when it's tomorrow, you're going to be like, oh, tomorrow, I can do it tomorrow. Like, and it becomes a year. Tomorrow suddenly becomes a year, and then at the new year, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then you do 10 push-ups, and you're like, nah, I'm going to do it tomorrow. It's new year. Let me enjoy it. And the cycle repeats until you're tired of yourself, and there's no absolute reason for you to live. And then because you failed yourself, you've betrayed yourself for nothing. Right? So that's why never lie to yourself. Be authentic. Respect. Be humble. Respect to other living beings, not only to human beings. Every other living beings. Be true to yourself. Trust me, when I say this, I'm talking from my heart and out of experience. I'm not talking out of this book. This is not even scripted. I said whatever I wanted to say. Even though I might not be financially stable right now and most of things, but I am at a peace of mind. Highest form you can be. Peace of mind. Embracing my authenticity. Everything is beautiful. Skies. I got out of the topic, so yeah, let me get to the topic again. Authenticity. Never lie to yourself. Be true to yourself. Know who you are, and know who you are before the world tells you who you are. Define you. You are this, you are that. No, you are this, you are that. You are born to do this. No, know yourself. There's beauty in it. My words won't matter when you will really know yourself. When you'll be in that ecstasy of knowing yourself, you'll be overwhelmed with all these euphoric feelings, and you wouldn't even need to describe other people how authentic or how blissful, how tranquil you are, how peace of mind you are. Even if talking enough it makes me feel so peaceful, so happy, then imagine being yourself in a peace of mind. Imagine having that, that juice, that essence, that taste of it. So go try it for yourself. Try it. You can start by not lying to others, not lying to yourself, not speaking bad words, not thinking bad for others, not cursing. Starting your day by looking yourself in the mirror, telling yourself that I love you, rather than looking at phones, other people's lives, making your bed as soon as you wake up, taking a shower. If you pray, then praying to God, working out, planning your day, being true to yourself, working according to the plan, giving time to yourself. If you work in office, when you come home, giving time to yourself, being aware about things, observing the world rather than running like a bull for nothing. So yeah, I guess this is it. I hope you guys will utilize this knowledge in your life, and I hope it helps you. Yes, this is it.